What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce was trending recently due to a video with, I believe to be his newest girl or girlfriend, lady friend, whomever. And I've spoken about Paul Pierce before, right around the time he ended up leaving ESPN, and just chronicling how he just seems much happier. And his whole thing up with ESPN ended because of a video of him, basically getting attention from women while on an Instagram Live. And then this time he's on Instagram Live, damn near about to make a tape. Or he's about to do an OnlyFans preview. But yeah, man, he's with this particular female, and they seem to really enjoy each other's company. And there were some people that may not have liked that. Some people like, oh my God, why is Paul Pierce doing this? And I thought he was married. Well, I don't believe Paul Pierce has been married for some time. Ever since his exit from ESPN, he's sort of been just doing his own thing. I don't know what he's been up to recently. I know he got into, I believe, crypto recently? Not recently, but after his exit. Talked about how much success he had in his exit from ESPN with that. But he just living life, and I think a lot of men should do that. Paul Pierce is the type of guy who's been an NBA player. He's been there. He's done that. He tried to do the TV thing. He's known as the biggest hater of LeBron James, which I don't think he is. And I just think that he just calls it as he sees it. I think when you look at the fact that he's on TV and all these other people just kiss up to LeBron and he doesn't, it's going to get people in their feelings. Now, does he take jabs at him? I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean he dislikes him. It just means that he's just being a commentator. So when you have him in this video with this female, man, you could just tell that he's unbothered. And that's how a lot of men should be. I mean, life is to be lived. I'm not saying that I would go on an Instagram Live and have a woman talking about how, she's mine basically, and whipping her tongue out, all on my face. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not maybe nothing like that. But that's just the life he's choosing to live, and he's happier for it. He's no longer with his ex-wife, and he's no longer with ESPN. I truly believe that when he was at ESPN, he had to sort of keep things corporate, And the thing is, in the initial video that got him fired, he really didn't do anything that was a fireable offense, except having women all over him. Skrippers all over him. It wasn't like he was being inappropriate with them. He was on his own, his downtime. He went live. It's almost like he wanted people to know. And when he left ESPN and he talked about how happy he was, maybe he just didn't want to be there. I wouldn't want to be in that toxic environment either, where I don't feel like it's a good fit. But, sometimes when these guys leave the NBA or when they leave the NFL, they feel like they have to get a job. So they go to ESPN or they go to Fox Sports. That's what he did. When really that's not who he is. It's not who he is. Probably was a good regular paycheck that he was getting. But you can't put a paycheck on just living your life. You can't put a dollar figure on just enjoying being single, enjoying not having to work out every morning to stay in shape, crazy travel schedules, having to be in Bristol, Connecticut every week. I don't think that he cares about doing that anymore. He just cares about being a dad, and hanging out and with friends and just doing him. And I don't fault him for that. There are some people that are gonna fault him for that. I don't, because we all make choices. I think us as men should be allowed to make choices and be able to enjoy the time that we have on earth, because you just you want to be able to enjoy it, because you just never know when you're no longer going to be able to do that. And that's why I can't fault him from wanting to do what he's doing now. I can't fault him for that. I when you look at his situation with ESPN, it's almost like they were looking for a reason to get rid of him, because there was really no reason to fire Paul Pierce. If you had this morals clause, I understand that you are fire somebody for doing something egregious or saying something egregious. It's whatever, but to me, it's almost like they were looking for a reason to get rid of him anyway. Now, let me read some of this article back from last year, right around the time Paul Pierce left ESPN, which I think might have been the best thing he ever did. Even though he wouldn't be getting that nice check, I just think that might not have been the environment for him. And this, according to the NY Post, it says Paul Pierce was fired from ESPN this past April after he went on Instagram Live at a friend's poker game in a video that featured drinking, smoking, and cavorting with Skrippers. As he prepares to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame this coming weekend, Pierce made it clear that he's not sorry for the video, which was the final straw in a relationship with the network in which the two already had irreconcilable differences. Asked by Sports Illustrated if he was sorry, Pierce answered with a rhetorical question, for what? While Pierce was unaware that Instagram Live videos could be preserved, he's unbothered by the consequence. Come on, I didn't do anything illegal, Pierce said, protesting advice from his agent Jeff Schwartz of Excel Sports Management that an apology could stop his Hall of Fame chances from being hurt. These MFers in the Hall of Fame, some did coke, effing battery. What the F did I do? I was just having a good time. All the people coming after me, half you MFers do the same. You are just hiding it. And you are all married while doing it. I'm divorced. I'm retired. I'm having fun. And if Hall voters had held it against him, listen, says Pierce, if I didn't make it with this class, I would be the biggest stiff job. It would be the biggest stiff job in the Hall of Fame history. Regarding the video, Pierce alluded to the fact that he was a poor fit at ESPN, where work schedule and topic selection were persistent points of contention. I was done with them anyway, Pierce told SI. It wasn't a great fit. There's a lot of stuff over there that you can't say, and you have to talk about LeBron all the time. And I can see why, he had his opinions about LeBron, not because he hates LeBron, it's because they love talking about LeBron, and he's not going to sit up there and kiss up to LeBron. He just not. As for the next content endeavors, Pierce says he's planning a podcast with his former Celtics and Nets teammate Kevin Garnett, and also aspires to make a global travel show with him. Just doing all the stuff we couldn't do when we played, he said. For example, skydiving, says Pierce, maybe a bull run in Spain, get motorcycles and travel around, experience different cultures, different foods. That would be so much fun. Could you imagine if the duo wound up being the heir apparent to Anthony Bourdain? But that's what he had to say last year. And I think this plays into what's going on now. Maybe Paul Pierce knows that the stuff that he does, I do think that in this society, I think too many men care about the opinions of others. I think we should spend less time thinking about the opinions of others and really focus in on ourselves and what we want to do. Now, is what Paul Pierce doing something that I would do as far as this recent video? Probably not, but that's just me. But he's in a different headspace. You know, he's with the female that he likes. He likes her company, at least for now. So he's doing what he's doing, and I'm not gonna sit here and demonize him for it. You know, when he's retired, he's put in work and he wants to enjoy life. So let us know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next video.